Okay, today I'm going to be showing you this DG charging station. So this does hold 5 devices. It charges 5 devices at one time. So I'm going to unbox it for you. This is straight out of the package, so that way you can see what the product is straight out of the box. So I did do some research to make sure that I knew what this product was before just unboxing it. It does have USB ports built into the side, and they are all fast charge ports. They're all set up to put out charging for a variety of devices, from iPhone to Android to tablets and even to your Switch. It's not going to charge your Switch very quickly, but it does support charging to that system. I would use the dock, I would use the charging cable it came with, but if you're interested in having an alternative charging port for something like that, this can be used, but it's mainly used for cell phones. So the top has these slots where you can set in holders, so that way, depending on the size of your device, you can get it to fit in this kind of pre-designed sizes. There's a nice rubber top, so that way your devices aren't rubbing against sharp plastic edges. It is going to provide a nice soft cushion for your phones to sit on, your tablets to sit on, and that way it's not going to damage the screens. So also in the box comes a ton of cables. That way you will be set up for whatever kind of device you're using. There are USB-Cs, so that way you can use it for your Switch. We have an iPhone charger. We actually have a couple. I see here that there are 3 different iPhones, and they're all USBs. Here is a USB Mini B, so this one would be for like Android devices, newer cell phones. It's not an A, there was no A provided, it's just a Mini B and a C. And then they have a nice long cord that is just the power supply that you would plug into the wall. And then they have the kind of dividers that let you set up a custom size, and these are almost like a rubberized plastic. They have a soft touch to them, which is weird to say because they're hard, but they feel like they're soft, so they're not going to scratch up your screens, but they have a little notch in them on the bottom that just slides in and locks it into place into there. So that way, when you have your device plugged in, you can just set it to its size. So this would probably be really good for a cell phone. You could slide your cell phone in between these, have the charger cable come out, plug right in, and there are on and off, so that way you also don't have to worry about having to unplug your chargers every time you want to use them and then you leave, because that way you can save a little bit on electricity, better for the environment, also lowers your bill. This is just a nice way to also, if you are living with roommates and you're constantly swapping chargers and this and that, you know, oh, would you borrow mine, where is it? You can just have this in a common living area, put everyone's phone on it, have multiple chargers. You're not trying to keep swapping, like, you know, oh, I only have 28%, but I have 30, so I get to charge it first because mine's lower. This allows you to have multiple devices charging, or if you are someone who has a lot of work devices, work tablets, work phones, and you need them charged for your work day, when you come home, you can just put these on, charge all of your devices for the next day. You don't have to worry about it, or even have this in your office and have devices at the ready all the time. And again, these don't have to be just cell phones and things like that. You can just use the charging ports for other devices and just have this sitting on a desk and things like that. So it comes with quite a few dividers. It seems like it comes with 6 in total. So that way you can really customize this to the devices that you want. 6 makes sense. It's supposed to hold 5 because there are 5 charging ports. As you can see, they are all standard USB. That way you have 6. You can divide it up evenly, and there's going to be a divider keeping your devices steady on both sides. So if you're interested in this product, it seems pretty sturdy. So far there's no rattling. When I move it around, I don't feel like internal parts are shifting, which is sometimes a concern with electronics. Sometimes when you move them, you can feel the internals moving separately from the case. That is not what this is. This is all solidly built, and it's just really a power source going and dividing into USB ports. So there's not really a lot of internal things that you have to worry about. As long as all the connections are there, then it's solid. So I think that this is a good product. I'm going to definitely test it out and leave my experience testing it down below. I wanted to kind of do an unboxing to just see what the device looks like coming right out of the box, right when you first see it. And from what I can tell so far, I like what it comes with. It comes with a variety of device chargers. The description that I found online says it supports a lot of different devices, from tablets to gaming consoles, which is really interesting. And I do have a Switch, so I'm going to test it out, see if it charges it, see what actually happens. And I will leave that down in the description below, so please read that. And if you're interested in this product, please check the link that I'm also leaving down below.